Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer. In this video, I'm going to be going over the key features and showing you how to install the Sunforce Solar Triple Head Motion Activated Light. Now this product is a Sam's Club exclusive. The first thing I'm going to do is open up the box, show you the contents, and explain the key functions of each. So the first thing is the actual light itself, and as you can see, each of these lamps move independently. They can swivel up and down and to the side, and then once mounted, here's the bracket on the back, once mounted, this entire unit can move as well. One amorphous solar panel with 15 feet of wire, and you'll find also a bag of hardware that has drywall anchors and screws. One rechargeable lithium-ion battery is already pre-installed. If you ever need to change that out, this back does come off. You'll need a very tiny Phillips screwdriver to remove that. The light itself has 110 LED individual lights and 1500 lumens. The motion detection feature has a range up to 30 feet. Once you choose an area where you would like to mount the light, installation is super simple. All you have to do is mount the screws, and there is a template that comes with the instructions that shows you the actual distance that you'll need to sink those screws. One thing that's really important to know before using your light for the very first time, you're going to want to connect it, leave it in the off position, and charge the panel for a period of 3 days. After the third day, your rechargeable battery is fully charged and you can go ahead and change your setting to the auto position. Look how bright, even during the daytime, you can see how bright that is. The next control down is your distance selection, which has a low, medium, and high setting. Next is a time setting, which has a test option, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and 120 seconds. That's where you pick how long you want the light to stay on once activated. Another thing to note, once you have the lamps directed the way you would like them, you do have the option of tightening that screw. Just be very careful you don't overdo it, but that will help keep the lamp in the direction of your choosing. Now that I've gone over the key features, I'm going to show you how easy installation really is. There's no electrician needed. It's going to take about 10 minutes. The only tool you're going to need is a power drill. Make sure that you use a drill bit that is slightly smaller than the screws. Drywall anchors are included, which you would tap into the wall first and then insert the screws. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove this template by cutting it out. And that is a nice guide that shows me exactly where I want to sink the screws, which are right in the center of those X's. And as you can see, this corresponds directly to the distance on the mounting bracket. When you go to mount the amorphous solar panel, this head does twist and spin around. That way you can mount each screw at a time and then just move this head out of your way. I'm now at the location where I'll be installing my solar motion light. Now there is an upper balcony right here with a nice wooden deck, and I'll be attaching the hardware directly to that. Videotaping might be a little difficult, but I'm gonna do the best that I can. So I thought it would be a good idea. I took the template and attached it with painter's tape, and that way I can take my drill and go right through. I kind of punctured them a little bit in the center, but I'm going to take my drill bit and drill straight in through those guides. And I'm just going to hand tighten the screws just because I don't want to drop anything and then have it get lost down on the ground. So now I just need to change out my drill bit and sink those screws until the head gets about 1/8 of an inch away from the wood. Okay, that looks about right. So I'm going to go ahead and try to seat the lamp. First, I'm going to make adjustments to timing and all the settings. Once your screws are secure, go ahead and slip the bracket over top of those holes and then slide. Once this bracket is secure, you can adjust this head so that it doesn't swivel like that. There is a control over here on the side where you can lock it into place. And at that point, you can direct these in any direction that you would like. So I did attach the one screw, and now I'm just going to turn this bracket the way I'd like it to be mounted. I'm going to drill pilot holes and then sink the screws. Once that is secure, you can tilt this panel in any direction that you'd like. You want to just keep in mind things that are around like trees or maybe a porch roof. You want it to receive the maximum amount of sunlight possible. I'm just going to kind of hand tighten these just to kind of keep them in place, and then I'm going to change my bit. Both components are securely attached. Then you can go ahead and connect the cord. It attaches over on this side. It's going to be off camera because I cannot film that. Okay, so I connected the cable underneath. Now remember, you do have extra cord in case you want to mount this panel a little bit further away from the actual light. There is that option. In my case, I'm putting them right next to each other, and I've coiled up the extra, and I'm going to hide it behind the light. But that is all there is to it. It is really quite simple, and it's a nice addition to my home. It makes me feel secure. Okay, so here's a shot at night. As soon as I walked around the corner over here, that light came on. As you can see, it is so much brighter than my security lights that are on my house. Even with this footage, you can tell how much that LED white light throws off compared to a typical light bulb. It's much brighter. So this is the darkness in front of my house. And then the lights on my house with just regular bulbs. And then you can see that that light puts off a very bright beam. If you have questions about things I did not cover in this video, please leave them for me in the comments. I will include a shopping link in the description, and I will also leave information about how to contact Sunforce if you have any questions and you'd like to talk to them directly. So I thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care.